And welcome to Virtual Flight Diaries. Here it is, folks. The black square B60 Duke. We're going to be flying November 676 Bravo Delta from Grand Case to... I know the video said the title said we were going to go down to St. John's, but I think we're just going to cut it a little short and go down to St. Kitts because I want to then fly back up to St. Bart's and see if we can do that famous landing. So this thing is amazing. That's all I can say about it. From the sounds to the system depth, it almost feels like it's my plane, like I own this thing. I mean, the engines, it's hard to describe. So we're gonna show it. So let's get on board, get started. So here it is. So this model I downloaded from Flight Sim.to. It is, I like it. I like the modern look to it. So this is like a 1970s 8 that's been retrofitted. This is the Grand Duke model. So when you can buy either one, the Turbine Duke or the turbocharged Duke or the regular basic Duke. You can buy them separate. So if you buy the regular piston Duke, you get two models. You get the basic and you get the Grand Duke version. This is the Grand Duke. I like it. It's got more aerodynamic modifications to it. It's a little faster. Got a little more fuel. I'm going to go a little further. So that's the one I've been flying. You can buy the bundle where you get the turbine and the piston. You actually get a little bit cheaper. So I think it's like $48 per plane, and you can get both for $69.99. So I picked up both because, reminiscent of my real air days in FSX. I loved this plane. I love the Royal Duke. I just liked it. So, and this thing doesn't disappoint. So it does come with a checklist on board, but I find these a little cumbersome, so I downloaded a paper version, and that's what I'll be using. So let's get started. Let's get fired up. So first I'm gonna pull up the tablet, and this thing is it's cool. It has like A2A vibes with the engine layouts, although unrealistic in my opinion. But you can certainly cheat a little bit, see the conditions of your engine. I've pretty much just been using the options page. Which I have set up. I'm not running the beta for Sim Update 15, but I haven't encountered any bugs because I don't run the GNS 530. So let's get set. So we're going to fly down to St. Kitts, pick up our friends for a party over at St. Bart's. So it's just going to be me for this flight. So the flight plan called for 400 pounds of fuel, and we are well over that, so we are good. So let's move the wheel chocks, the pitot covers, and the engine covers. Fuel is balanced, so we're done with that. So let's do the pre-flight checklist. So pre-flight inspection is complete. Control locks are removed. Seatbelts are secure. Cabin door is closed and latched. Nose baggage door is closed and latched. You'll be able to see it. Parking brake is set. Weight and fuel is set up and balanced. Landing gear is down. Electrical switches are off. You just pretty much go through the flow here. Engine and avionics switches are off. Cabin pressure shutoff is open. So you pull to close. So these are open. Alternate static air is normal. Where was that? Where are you? Okay, normal. And guard it. CO detector test. Working. And environmental mode is off. Off. Flaps are up. Prop sync is off. Throttles are closed. Propellers are at high RPM. Mixtures are full rich. You hear that sound? I mean, everything, every sound is modeled. It's unreal. Okay, so trims are centered and fuel is on. And that is the pre-flight. So before engines start, beacon on. Battery master can come on. Bus volts greater than 23. Yes. Fuel quantity is checked. We're good. We're going to do a warning lights test. Then we'll consider left and right hand fuel pressure is low. Inverter, right hand and left hand generators, so they're off. Engines are off, so that's considered normal. Okay. So we're going to test the fuel pumps. On, hear the sound, shut them off. On, hear the sound, shut them off. Okay. So pumps are working. All right, so this engine has, so we're going to start, we'll do a cold start. When we get to St. Kitts, we're going to do a hot start because it's a little bit of a different procedure. But, so cold start, we're going to pre-oil the engine. So that we're going to fire up the right here is the pre-oiler. And what it does is it turns on the oil pump and pumps oil into the cylinders to pre-lubricate the engine. So we're going to start the right engine first. So we're going to oil that. So we're going to want that for about 30 seconds. But you can watch it. Oh yeah, you can also tap the glass on the gauges to get them to move. Sometimes they stick. We're waiting for this to climb to 15. Just give it a couple taps on the glass. That's good. Shut that off. So mixture to rich, high RPM, throttle full, open. We're going to then turn the fuel pump on. Observe that it goes above 50 for 8 seconds. And you want to make sure that you don't do it too long because you can flood the engines as well. So we're going to bring that back to 1/2 inch. And we're going to start the engine. Listen to this starter sound. Oop. Held that starter a little too long. You actually grind the starter gears. You want to make sure we're at 1,000 RPMs. You want to check that you have oil pressure. And everything else is starting to come up. Right generator to come on. The light's extinguished. Fuel pressure light is extinguished. And then we're going to do the same for the left-hand side. Whoop. Now we're also going to make sure that our cow flaps are open. So there's no indicator for the cow flaps, but it takes 14 seconds for it to travel. So you just hold it down. You hear the motor running. That's good. So we're going to tap. That looks good. Engine's pre-oiled. Same thing. Full. Fuel pressure on. See, that's above 50. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring it back to track. And each engine logic is different. So like that one fired up, this one took a little longer. Who knows why? It's different. As long as you don't hold that starter for longer than 20 seconds, I think you're good. Alright, so generator can come on. We have oil pressure and the temperatures are coming up. These are some big engines, guys. Lycoming TIO 541s, 300 horsepower apiece. So I'm going to idle out at 1,000 RPMs, and then we're going to bring back our mixture for taxi, so we don't foul the spark plug. Like I said, everything is modeled. Inverter can come on. Avionics master.
TAWS system test OK.
I'm running beyond ATC, so let's get our clearances. Set beyond ATC because that didn't work.
Beyond ATC connected.
Alright, so Juliana Tower, November 676 Delta Bravo, West IFR to Bradshaw.
November 676 Delta Bravo, Juliana Tower, expect runway 30. Climb 6,000 feet on runway centerline, then expect radar vectors S1, squawk 6156.
Correct runway 30, climb and maintain 6,000 on runway heading. Vectors to S1, squawk 6156 for 676 Delta Bravo.
November 676 Delta Bravo, read back correct. Call me back when ready for start or taxi.
We'll call you when we're ready to taxi. 676 Delta Bravo. Alright, so we're going to get our flight plan in. Very simple flight plan. I think Kitts is only about 50 miles south of us. So we're going to get there pretty quick. Alright, so our clock was 6156. Turn that on. Flight ID is November 76 Delta Bravo. Flight plan. So S1. We're going to be vectored to S1. And there's no airway. Oh, maybe that's just the waypoint. Okay, so looks like an airway. CE 650. And pass. No. Maybe I misspelled that. So that again. PKSK. And TKPK. And I'm just going to load the approach. We're going to be doing, I'm putting that RNAV. We'll do vectors for now. Okay. Flight plan is in. So let's set our altimeter. Climb maintain 6,000. Let's get our taxi pass. Juliana Tower, November 676 Delta Bravo, we're ready to taxi.
November 676 Delta Bravo, runway 30 taxi via Bravo.
Runway 30, taxi via Bravo, November 676 Delta Bravo. All right, let's go. Wow, our cabin's really warm. Put the air conditioning on, max air. Cool it down some. Taxi light can come on. Alright. Stop there for a second. Look at some of our checklists. After engine start, boost pumps on if it's above 90 degrees. It's not. Lights are on. Radar on standby. Avionics are on. Inverter is on. Inverter light is extinguished. Cabin temperature mode. Lean for taxi. Parking brake released. Brakes checked. That's all been done. So I was flying a little earlier, so I'm going to skip the run up because it is quite lengthy. For takeoff, mixture's full. Oil temperature above 35. Battery temperature is good. And the green. Landing gear up. Oh, let's see. Extinguisher, air conditioning off. That's good. We're going to leave that on for a minute. Okay, transponders on, radar on. Okay. So, all that to go. Juliana Tower, November 676 Delta Bravo, holding short runway 30.
November 676 Delta Bravo, backtrack runway 30. All when ready for departure.
Backtrack runway 30, 676 Delta Bravo. Alright, so let's see. All our lights on. Since we're going to be backtracking. So I'm not sure of the reality of it. But I don't know if Juliana Tower actually would be controlling that like that. This Juliana Tower is for Princess Juliana, and it's on the other side of the island. I believe this is an uncontrolled airport. But we'll go with it. So I've watched a couple real pilots on YouTube, and they say that we don't put the flaps in approach for takeoff unless you're trying to get out of the mud, meaning that you're on a short dirt runway. So we'll leave the flaps up. Around here. Alright, so all our lights are on. Controls check. Trim set for takeoff. Rest of the trims are centered. Cow flaps open. Alright, before takeoff checklist. Air conditioner off. It's gonna be warm in here, guys. Okay, lighting is on, transponder is on, weather radar is on, although it's a nice day for flying. Alright, we're in GPS, so we're gonna set our bug for the runway heading. The takeoff will be full throttle. 90 to come up on positive rate. Track flaps at 110 knots. Well, we're not putting our flaps down. Then we'll engage our autopilot and then observe for cabin climb. So we're not going above 10,000, so I don't need to pressurize the cabin. Juliana Tower, November 676 Delta Bravo. We're ready for departure, runway 30.
November 676 Delta Bravo, Juliana Tower, flight heading 300, runway 30, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 30, fly runway heading. November 676 Delta Bravo. Line up here. Bring her up. Turn down the sound a little bit. Everything's in the green. So far. Listen to that. That is crazy. Worst audio works, ladies and gentlemen. As a rate, up.
November 676 Delta Bravo, contact Juliana, departure 128.95.
Trim on. Gotta make sure that switch is on because the autopilot. Go to 128.95 for November 676 Delta Bravo. For the end of departure, November 676 Delta Bravo, leaving 1,700 feet for 6,000 feet. Boy, these engines are
November
loud.
676 Delta Bravo, Juliana departure, good day. Identified climb to 7,000 feet.
Climb to 7,000 feet for November 676 Delta Bravo.
November 676 Delta Bravo, turn left, heading 170.
Left heading 170, November 676 Delta Bravo. Alright, so let's set our climb power. So climb power is 35.1 is the standard climb power. And our prop RPMs is 27 climb power. And back. And we can turn our air conditioner there. It's hot. This cabin. comes up. We'll leave our cow flaps open, climb out, keep our engines going. Big engines, they'll overheat pretty quickly. So landing lights can come off, exit lights can come off, leave the recog light on, and the flash can come on. So I didn't turn any of these on, pitot heat or anything like that, because it is not 4 degrees Celsius out, so I don't recommend it unless it's actual ISO condition. Alright, en route climb. Mixture still rich. Propeller is 2750. 37.5. I got it about 37.5. And cow flaps open. Boost pumps off. Prop seat on. Turn that prop seat on. The moderate cabin pressure, but we don't need to because we're not climbing up higher than 7,000. We're not going past transition altitude. Cruise checklist to go.
November 676 Delta Bravo, turn left, heading 140, vectors for Bradshaw Airport.
Turn left 140, vectors for Bradshaw Airport, November 676 Delta Bravo. Alright, so cruise, so we can bring the power back to 1. And leave the RPMs at 27. Check our temps.
November 676 Delta Bravo, cleared direct S1. Resume on navigation.
Clear direct S1, resume on navigation, November 676 Delta Bravo. There we go. So from Estevan, we're 30 some miles, a couple of minutes, we'll be there. A little bit of cloud cover. I think it's going to be fun to try to bring this into St. Bart's after we do our stopover in St. Kitts. Pick up our friends for that party. So, the lean fine, so lean out a little bit. Bring them back. We'll find our TTPT. That cylinder. There we go. that easy with that computer. We can step through and look at the scene. Got oil. Battery's good. Outside temperature is 18.601. Burning 23 gallons an hour. And we can keep up that pace for about 2 hours. But we don't need it. What's nice out is probably going to get cleared for the visual approach in the Bradshaw. Bart, maybe I gotta take a drink. That's it. We're set up for the cruise. There's just... Now, I like this one a little better than the turbine. Although the turbine Duke is fantastic. This one just has a little more system richness to it. And I'm going to be flying this a lot. So, my virtual airlines that I belong to are going to suffer because I'm flying this a lot more than those airliners. Good thing I belong to split jet virtual airlines. They're an executive, and they just added the turbine Duke. So very happy about that. I'll be flying the turbine Duke for split jet virtual airlines. Great virtual airline for the small plane guy. If you're interested, go to splitjetvirtualairlines.com and sign up. So we'll monitor our temperatures. Make sure we're not going.
November 676 Delta Bravo, expect radar vectors. RNAV runway 07. Report ready for descent.
Radar vectors for the RNAV 07, and we are ready for descent. November 676 Delta Bravo.
November 676 Delta Bravo. Flight present heading descent to 6,000 feet. QNH. Bradshaw Airport landing runway 07.
10 to 6,000. QNH landing runway 07. November 676 Delta Bravo.
November 676 Delta Bravo, contact Bradshaw, approach 119.6.
Over to 119.6. 676 Delta Bravo. Alright, so let's drop down. Assigned altitude. So the way this works, there's no vertical speed here. So we're going to hit the pitch added, and then this rocker pulls our descent. It's actually way more precise. And you can really get down, like you can really nail this crossing numbers with that. Go down a little faster. Manifold pressure back 30. So that's how it do it. And whatever's set in this window, it'll capture that. Bradshaw approach, November 676 out of 7,000 feet or 6,000.
November 676 Delta Bravo Bradshaw approach. Good day. QNH 1015, expect radar vectors for RNAV runway 07.
Radar vectors for RNAV 07, QNH 1015, November 676 Delta Bravo.
Bravo, turn right, heading 195, descend to flight level 051, vectors for the approach.
Turn right, 195, descend and maintain flight level 051, November 676 Delta Bravo. So, the reason they said flight level 51 is 5,100 feet. In the Caribbean, there's a lot of different transition altitudes. So we're above the transition before St. Kitts, so flight level call. So heading. There's a neat little trick here. So this mode light indicator, you can set your whatever heading mode you want by clicking the light. So normally this would just be a light display, but because the autopilot's down here, it's auto hold. Vectors around the mountains. Bradshaw's on the other side of this. They just might vector us onto the line. All of that. It's already activated. Let's look at the course. Cabin out control, not needed. Valve flaps can be closed. Remember, it takes 14 seconds to travel that. Conveniently, though, that click on the center, it moves the cow flaps both at the same time, so you don't have to do one at a time. Throttle is reduced, engine performance monitor, cylinder head temperature is good. Ice protection is not needed. Approach checklist, seatbelts fastened. Cabin altitude differential is not needed. Selectors are on. Fuel balance is not there. Fog lights are on. Heater heat on if less than 4 degrees Celsius. We are way warmer than that.
November 676 Delta Bravo.
Heat off,
Turn right, heading 240, descend to 4,300 feet. QNH 1015.
Right turn 240, descend 4,300 feet. QNH 1015, November 676 Delta Bravo. 240. The heading. Downland on our track. Alright, QNH is set. Got flaps are up. Slowly bring the mixtures up and back. our flaps to approach. Bring it down underneath that 174, you see the little white triangle there. We're going to bring it slowly back. And once we're at 174, pop the flaps out. And it brings it 2,000 feet.
November 676 Delta Bravo, turn left, heading 175, descend to 2,900 feet.
Left 175, descend 2,900 feet, November 676 Delta Bravo. So it's going to bring us in on our track.
November 676 Delta Bravo, 6 miles from the Sul. Turn left, heading 115, maintain 2,000 feet until established on the final approach course. Cleared on our runway 07.
Left to 115, descend and maintain 2,000. Here for the RNAV 07 approach, 676 Delta Bravo. That seems like we're coming into some thunderstorms. Alright. We're good for the approach. Turn that on. High on our speed, so I'll bring that back to 20. So landing boost pumps can come on. Prop sync off. Propellers at 2750, where we're at. Full rich. Come down.
November 676 Delta Bravo, contact Bradshaw Tower, 118.3.
118.3 for November 676 Delta Bravo. There's our runway. Bradshaw Tower, November 676 Delta Bravo on the RNAV 07 approach.
November 676 Delta Bravo, Bradshaw Tower, continue.
Continue for November 676 Delta Bravo. Alright, so let's power in. Low. With approach speed, I like to keep it at close to the blue line in case we lose an engine. That's our climb speed or engine loss. Not sure if that's by the book. I'm sorry, those were ships. This is our runway right here. We have runway in sight.
November 676 Delta Bravo, wind 055 at 6, runway 07 cleared to land.
Clear to land, runway 07. So number 676 Delta Bravo. Alright, so we're clear to land. Ah, cool, a rainbow. Alright, so full flaps below 140. RPMs 2750. Full pressure, speed. Drop that down a little bit. You're down, flaps down. Landing lights on. And we have our clearance to land. Landing checklist complete. Want to drop it in at 100 knots above the numbers, and then just slow bring powder idle. Flare. That's pretty cool. It ships off of our right there. I believe I got this scenery on the marketplace.
$500.
Autopilot come off. And we'll just fly the runway. We'll fly the plane in. Bring it out a little bit. Crosswind. Power back. And flare. Doesn't need a big flare. And we're down. Welcome to Bradshaw International.
November 676 Delta Bravo. Exit right at Charlie.
Right at Charlie, November 676 Delta Bravo. It's the time that storm hit. Here's Charlie. Clear the active and clean up here. Some cockpit lighting, a little dark. Lean out for taxi. Open our cow flaps. Our strobes off, cog off, and the lights off. Now, there's the stop line for the runway, so we weren't clear of the active. That's probably why ATC didn't say anything to us. My bad, guys.
November 676 Delta Bravo. Contact ground 121.9er.
121.9er for November 676 Delta Bravo. Bradshaw ground, November 676 Delta Bravo. Request taxi to ramp.
November 676 Delta Bravo. Welcome to Bradshaw Airport. Stay parking or advise if need assignment.
Bradshaw ground, any ramp would do. November 676 Delta Bravo.
November 676 Delta Bravo. Ramp 1 Echo Taxi via Charlie.
Ramp 1 Echo, taxi via Charlie, November 676 Delta Bravo. So let's see if that's accurate. That would be right over here. Oh, there's our marshal. So I can come off. Parking brake. Shutdown checklist. Parking brake set. Avionics switch off. Inverter off. Boost pumps off. All electrical switches off. Leave the beacon on because our engines are running. Generators can come off. Colors high RPM. Okay. Throttle's closed. Pictures cut off. Magneto is off. Beacon come off. Battery master off. They're off. Okay, everything's off. So let's open the cabin door. Check our fuel for the flight. Hopefully it's clear up at St. Bart's. And since it's just for fun, I'm not filing a flight plan, so no ATC. I'm going to take off into a thunderstorm. Alright, let's pick up our friends. About 80 pounds of baggage. Feels good for the flight. Alright. So hot start. So we could see the red here? So that's vapor locking. So the fuel that's in the fuel line, that's this, is atomizing and creating a vapor lock. So if we were just to fire up the engines, more than likely the fuel wouldn't reach and it wouldn't start. So both engines are hot, so they're vapor locked. So we're going to follow the hot start checklist. So everybody's on board, so we're going to close up that door. It's raining out. Engine hot start. Alright, so mixtures at cutoff. Right boost pump on for 20 seconds. So what we're showing here, just to show you, because I want to cheat a little bit. Kind of just like running the pump to, supposedly this is going to clear the vapor. Batteries can come on, so the pumps are running. You can see our vapor lock is starting to disappear. That's why we're going to run it for about 20 seconds to that vapor lock up. So just to show you how that's done. We have it at cutoff because we're using just vacuum pressure from the pumps to clear that vapor. So we're going to shut the pump off. Full rich. Bring that throttle up. Full. And we'll prime our engine again. 2, 3, 4, 5. It's hot. We don't want to get it vapor locked again. Bring that back. It should start. Here we go. So we're going to do the same for the other one. Cut off. Fuel pumps on for 20 seconds. You see we're clearing that vapor lock. So we're just using the cheat window just to demonstrate it clearing the vapor lock. Alright, so mixture can go full rich. Throttle full. Prime that engine. Only need about 5 seconds. 3, 4, 5. And we don't need the pre-oiler because the engine's already hot and oiled. Turn that over. And we're good. Generator, come on. Inverter, avionics. Lights. And we're going to get out of here. Go do a little fun, see if we can land her at St. Bart's. So,
TOS, system test
St.
okay.
Bart's. Get what St. Bart's, TFFJ. Hopefully it's not thunderstorming there. I'm gonna get that in. We'll climb at 3,000 feet. So with a thunderstorm, we wouldn't be going anywhere, but this is flight sim, and I'm not gonna sit here and wait for thunderstorm to pass. Because we are dreaming. Let's get a report. partly cloudy. 60 at 7, so good. Set that arrow forward to 907. All right, so let's get out of here. Set our altimeter bug to runway heading. Parking brake off. We don't need to do any of the run up or anything like that because we'll just flip here. Everything's fine. Just did that hot start. Back over to the runway. Taxi, so we can still foul our engines up. Bradshaw Tower, November 676. Back taxi, runway 07. Just having a little fun here. Don't know if we'll be able to bring it in on that approach, but we'll see. Because it's considered one of the most dangerous approaches in the world, so. Along one runway, we don't need all of it. So there's a mountain to our left, so we're going to be mindful of that. Oop. Remember our takeoff here. Full rich. Landing lights. Strobes and recog. Oh, fuel pumps on. It's raining. All right, let's get out. Good. Hands up. Everything's in the green. Oh man, I can't get over those engine sounds. Of course, we did genius work on that. You're up. Pilot on. Set our climb power. I almost thought that was a mountain for a second. There's the mountains. Nav. get out of these thunderstorms. See, I got some chat. So, one last thing. Love the channel, Jay. Keep them up. Keep them coming. Thank you. Best Buy. This is some intense weather. Are we sure we want to do this? No, Best Buy. We probably shouldn't be doing this. Best Buy, there's build-up water. Of water on this runway. We delay this flight, no issue. Strong winds, man. This is flight sim. We're doing some fun, Best Buy. And seem to be doing all right. Get tossed around a little bit, but yeah, that's not looking good on the radar, though. Hoping that we can punch out of this. Yeah, we're clear of the mountains, but I don't know. Between the thunderstorms and the mountains, not looking that great. How far away, how far these thunderstorms go. All the way out. St. Bart's is only like 30 miles, so showing those storms out to 75 miles. That's going to make St. Bart's really interesting. Oh yeah, it's called spatial disorientation, something like that. Oh look, see? Punched out of it, so good. We're visual now. A little bit to the next cloud bank. So we're going to cruise. We're going to set our cruise power because we are confident. And since there's thunderstorms around, we want to go a little slower in case we get some turbulence, which probably guaranteed. You'll bring our throttle back to 2600. Slow us up a bit. Yes, one last thing. Military Mondays tomorrow, 7 p.m. live stream. I know the schedule says we're supposed to be doing the Avro Vulcan, but I haven't quite learned it enough yet to live stream it. So I'm going to switch. Doing the F-86 Sabre jet tomorrow, and doing some fun. I'm not sure exactly where we're going to go. It's a Korean plane, so I was thinking we would do Korea, or a Korean War plane. But I don't know. Since this isn't a military sim, it's hard to come up with military things because Korea is all built up, but we'll see. We might just do some target practice out at Edwards Air Force Base. Take the F-86 into the mountains. That'll be fun. But we'll see. Yes, Best Buy. Every Monday I'm going to be showcasing a military jet in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Military Mondays. St. Maarten is right there. I'm calling for thunderstorms at St. Maarten. Partly cloudy. 10 miles visibility. Doesn't look like that outside. Don't trust the weather. I think I trust my weather radar. Best Buy, I'm going to give it a try. If I can't see, then it's going to be a no-go. And then we'll just head back up to Princess Juliana. But, yeah, this weather is just not recommended. And I'm not looking to crash this beautiful plane. Let's drop down to 2,000 feet. Let's see what it looks like down there. It looks like we're kind of up a bit. Let's climb down. Bring power back. RPM's up to landing. Yeah, this weather kind of snuck up on me. It's calm. But, you know, weather can be unpredictable. Yeah, if I can't, St. Bart's is a very visual road. I mean, I could cheat and just make it clear. That's really not that fun, is it? Wow, that opened up. They weren't lying. Partly cloudy, guys. I can set the weather to clear in active sky. And then just inject clear, sunny, normal weather. Go into weather control and switch to custom. But it looks like I'm not going to need it. Alright, so autopilot can come off. Gonna reset our trim. Power back. So let's do a flyover and then I'll come around. I mean, I am kind of set up for it. So the runway is right over here. Let's see if I can bring it down slow enough. Flaps go down. you think, guys? Let's go for it. I'll try to keep the power at try to keep it at 100 knots. Stalling. Duh.
$500.
Pay attention to what I'm doing. So I'm going to aim for that notch. A little high, a little fast. So this is a fun approach because you can't see the runway until the last second. Makes it so great. Looks good. A little high. There it is. And we're not at the right angle. Going around. All right. Let's try from the other side. That's the approach I'm used to anyway. Yes, Best Buy, safety first. That's a cool shot with the sun setting. Use the islands as reference points. Down. A little high. Power back. That. Slow up. Flaps full, gear down, landing lights on. Alright, let's go for it.
$500.
Power in. Load it. Oh, that's not good. Brakes, brakes, brakes. Oh no. Into the beach. At least I didn't go into the water. Alright, let's turn around. Not bad for my first attempt at St. Bart's in the Beech Duke. Hopefully I can turn around. Braking. That's why we played Sim. That was fun. Like a white knuckle approach and almost running into the water. So we're not supposed to float. There's a video on YouTube of a beach baron, I think, tried to do that approach, and he floated, and he went right into the beach, collapsed his landing gear and everything. Probably took some tread off them brakes. Gonna have to get new pads on the brakes. We'll bring it in here, and then we'll shut her down, and then look at the replay of that landing. Brakes. Okay, so lights can come off. Inverter, masters, fuel pumps. Generators, battery. Oh, we still have landing gear. Wonder what was our landing rate? Check that real quick. I know I slammed it in. Oh, it didn't register. Oh well. I know that wasn't a greaser. Alright, so let's put some electrical power in so we can put the gear down in the replay. Oh, replay bug. And there we go. Oh well. So this was our bulk landing. Yeah, so the replay bug is showing that the engines are kind of shut down. But you can see that approach. I should turn the engines back on. I didn't think of it. So they're hot started. It's not going to just start back up. So this is the attempt where we almost went in the water. Get a good angle on that. See, I didn't start down. I started down too late. Got to really cut that hill. Yeah, 251. I slammed the mains in there. Let's get it into the beach. Well, guys, so that's the black square Beech Dukes, or Duke, piston Duke. I'm going to do a live stream with the turbine. We're going to look at that. I don't know yet. I don't know what my schedule is going to be. So, looking at maybe Tuesday for that. But I'll post it on the channel. And yeah, it's great plane, guys. I don't know. There's just no words to really describe the depth of this simulation, and you would not regret coming up with that $70 and buying both these planes. I'm having so much fun with this. It's unreal. So I'd like to thank everybody for watching. And I'll leave you with the landing here. And until next time, clear skies and smooth landings. You guys have been great.